Good evening. My name is Tim Miller. I'm honored to be here tonight. I'm the Chief of Plastic Surgery at UCLA and the co-founder of Operation MEND, but taking the lead quite definitely from Ron Katz. A while back, quite a while, I was in a war. And with that experience, I think I understand where these brave young men and women come from when they come to see us. It is an extraordinary opportunity that we have to give something back to those people who have given so much to our families and our country. These operations take months, sometimes years. But in that process, it is an extraordinarily uplifting experience for us. I feel so fortunate to be a plastic surgeon at this time. And I want to thank all of these very brave young men and women for their unbelievable spirit, their courage, and their character, which has influenced every person at UCLA that's taken care of them through Operation MEND. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you three very brave young men. First, Corporal Aaron Menken, Gunnery Sergeant Blaine Scott, Lieutenant Mark Wise. Gunny Worth. Corporal Menken, United States Marine Corps, has a few remarks.
Thank you, Don. Please be seated. I won't take up too much of your time, but what I want to do is thank this man right here for all that he's done and continues to do for those that have served our country. Thank you. Real quickly, just to reiterate something that Chairman DeGunsberg mentioned earlier this evening, is to thank an individual who couldn't be here this evening, but who has supported us, supported Operation MEND. I don't think would be what it is today if it weren't for Mr. Bill White and his support. So thank you to Bill. He is and will be missed, truly. And take an opportunity to introduce you to another individual here this evening who has sustained injuries that have become the signature of these conflicts, this war in Iraq and Afghanistan, as a result of IEDs, vehicle-borne bombs, mortar attacks, and this traumatic brain injuries. This individual has continued to fight, continued to struggle here in the States to receive the level of care that he deserves, that he's entitled to. And Bill White has been instrumental in making sure that he receives that care. And if I can introduce and recognize to you Sergeant Matt Young, please. I'll leave you with this. I'll tell you a quick story since they're letting me have the microphone. Right after I was wounded, I remember being so nervous about my family coming to visit me. I had a little brother and a little sister who were 7 and 6 at the time, and that anxiety took over of what they were going to think and what they were going to feel towards their older brother who had joined the Marine Corps, and to them was a hero, was strong, was fast, was able-bodied. And I remember I turned to my little brother as he visited me that afternoon, and I asked him, I said, do you still think that Bubba's as big and strong and fast as he used to? And he gave it very little thought. He said, yeah. And I remember that kind of took me by surprise. And I thought, well, why is that? Why do you feel that way? And that he had to give a little more thought to. And you could see his little face pause and his eyes shift as he began to form an answer. And he thought, and he said, well, they tried to blow you up, and they couldn't. And it's since that day that I've carried forth that mentality, that attitude, that warrior spirit of never giving up and never laying down, never giving up the fight. And I continue to fight so that other individuals like myself, courageous heroes, can receive the level of care that Dr. Miller and his staff provide for us at UCLA Medical Center. And wouldn't be possible if it weren't for people like you in this room, organizations like the Intrepid Relief Fund and the Fallen Heroes Fund, the Katz family, and everyone that's involved. It's just a heartfelt appreciation goes towards everything you do to make our lives better. So on behalf of all the wounded warriors and all the veterans here today, thank you.
Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, I have a very unusual thing to say. I'm not a fundraiser, I'm a surgeon. When I got back to the table, Rick Santulli told me that he would donate $2 million. And that he would like other people to match his donation. I'm just the messenger.